Pop that.
What is going on, guys? Flawless, welcome back to another Dota 2 video, and today I'm bringing back the beloved Dota 2 Noob series guide. So this is meant for new players and players who are looking to pick up the heroes I'm featuring. So today I'm featuring one of my favorite heroes of all time. It is Tusk, and I typically play this hero in the mid lane and as well as support, but I will be bringing you guys a offlane guide as well, as I've been playing a little bit of offlane Tusk and have seen quite a bit of success, but mainly I play in mid and support. It is the best positions for me. I don't feel like he's the best offlaner out there just because there's a lot more better offlaners, and he kind of does the same thing in the position 4 and in the mid lane roles, except with mid lane you have a lot more farm and you can actually just one-shot people, which is absolutely insane. But when to pick Tusk? Well, when I see squishy supports like CM, Witch Doctor, Rubik, Shadow Shaman, when I see supports like that, two squishy supports, I pick Tusk. It doesn't really matter if they have that much disables, because your job as mid laner especially is to go in and one-shot them or kill them as quickly as possible and get out. And also you play Tusk when your team has a lack of catch. Sometimes your team actually has quite a bit of catch and you just don't have to get the Blink Dagger. I honestly don't like wasting my money on Blink Dagger on mid Tusk, just because you can get a lot more items and that are more important to him to get more damage or more survivability. Blink Dagger is just more of a support item, and offlane as well. It's just not as great on the mid Tusk in my opinion. A lot of this stuff is my personal opinion based on the amount of games I've played on these heroes. So a lot of you guys might have different strategies. Definitely let me know in the comments how you guys like to play these heroes. I'd definitely like to know. Maybe there's some few things I could change in my playstyle. Now for the mid lane build, I like to go Solar Crest, Phase Boots, Deso, BKB, and AC. Mainly the Phase Boots, you just need that extra tankiness and speed, and Solar Crest is going to be great. You normally don't finish the Solar Crest, you just end up rushing the medallion in the laning phase. So when you get level 6, you absolutely dumpster whoever the mid laner is, as long as you can catch him. Once you snowball into them, you press tag team and you ultimate, you are pretty much going to kill anybody who's at least half HP, and sometimes if they're squishy enough and they're low armor heroes, you can tank them from full HP at level 6. It's absolutely crazy with the minus armor what you can do, especially squishy supports. What I like to do is, as soon as I hit level 6, if I can't kill the mid laner, I go straight to any side lane where I can kill somebody and start making space. This is one of the heroes that I feel like falls behind a lot in the mid lane, because yes, he's getting a lot of kills, but he's not really farming. You have a lot of dead time where you're just looking for kills and looking for plays with your team, making space for your carry, but you end up falling behind a lot of the time. So please make sure you guys make your own space and hit some creeps as well, because Tusk isn't a great farmer. That's one of the bad things about him. You can definitely snowball an Ice Shards max into the creep waves, but then you won't really be able to fight if you don't have tag team. So definitely max out tag team. It is your strongest spell other than your ultimate by far. And now the offlane build that I've been going is Echo Saber, Wraith Pact into Blink or BKB or AC. It honestly depends on what you need. If they have a ton of magic damage, definitely get the BKB. If they have a lot of physical damage, you get the AC. And if you're just lacking catch, or you just can't reach the backline as easy with Snowball without overcommitting too much, then you definitely get the Blink. And it's honestly quite strong. You try and synergize with your team, with your supports, and you go around the map and you guys can make a ton of space for your carry, which they will gladly appreciate the space. And for position 4, I like to play Tranquil Boots, Drums, Solar Crest into a Force Staff. You can also get Blink as well. You could also get a Pipe. That just depends on what kind of a game you're having. If you're getting a lot of kills as a support, then you could definitely run for the Pipe if your team calls for it. It's definitely an item that's great if they have the right lineup for you to get that. They have a lot of magic damage, and that's something your offlaner doesn't have to get. It's definitely strong, because then your Tide Hunter can get a Blink Dagger, or your Magnus, whoever your offlaner may be, you'll give them a lot more space just because you can buy a lot of these items, and they benefit you a lot because Pipe is one of those items that'll help you tank up so much. And since you're pretty much the initiator in every team, unless there's a Blink Ravage or just a natural initiator, you're pretty much going to be the one initiating the fights, no matter if you're mid or offlane or position 4. That's just the nature of Tusk. This is one of the strongest heroes in the meta. A lot of people have been playing him. It's very contested in TI right now. I definitely recommend you guys to give him a try. This is definitely a soft guide per se. It's not for advanced players. This is mainly for the players that are trying to get into Tusk and learn the hero and just don't know what item builds to go other than the cookie cutter builds that everybody goes. You definitely want to experiment a lot with this hero and see what kind of playstyle you're into, because a lot of people will actually enjoy just playing blank ags. I'm not that type of guy. I like going for the one-shot build. It's just more fun. It helps your team a lot more, because if you get your phase boots, your Desolator, and an AC, you're definitely ripping through heroes like PA, Bloodseeker, Legion Commander. If you see heroes like that, you can definitely destroy them. Just make sure you have the right amount of farm. Once you get your Deso, it's absolutely go time, and not a lot of heroes can deal with you. It's a very strong hero right now. Definitely let me know what you guys think about Tusk. It's one of my favorite heroes of all time, and if you guys play a mid, definitely let me know. I'd like to know what your mid build is and how it compares to mine. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the return of the Noob series guide. There'll be a ton more heroes coming up. You guys will be learning a lot. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.